The atmosphere. Learning target number 5 for atmosphere is I can explain the greenhouse effect, which gases contribute to it, and how it affects climate. Your essential vocabulary is greenhouse effect, carbon dioxide, water vapor, weather, climate, and global warming. As you saw in the video, the sun's rays heat the Earth. As the rays enter the atmosphere and hit the surface of the Earth, some heat is absorbed by the ground. However, two additional things can happen. One, some of that heat is reflected back to space, and two, instead of reflecting into space, that heat again is reflected back to the Earth by greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, water vapor, and ozone. That reflection heats the Earth even more. The greenhouse effect is good because it keeps the Earth and us warm. Our next topic is how greenhouse gases can affect global warming. There are 5 main greenhouse gases. They are carbon dioxide, CH4 or methane, N2O nitrous oxide, water vapor, and O3 or ozone. This is how the different greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere to cause global warming. CO2 or carbon dioxide is released from burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, or natural gas by cars and factories. CH4 and methane is from animals. This is where we get the term passing gas. Get it now? N2O or nitrous oxide is released from factories, and water vapor is released from oceans, lakes, streams, etc. And as the Earth warms, even more water vapor is produced. The more greenhouse gases, the more heat is reflected back to the Earth, causing too much warmth. So in other words, as you can see in the picture above, the results of increased levels of burning of fossil fuels increase the amount of greenhouse gases, which in turn can result in unnatural heating of the Earth. This is global warming. Now that we know about greenhouse effect and what the greenhouse gases are, let's talk about the difference between weather and climate. The difference between weather and climate is a measure of time. Weather is the day-to-day, particular time and place, season to season. An example would be, we had snow or rain today. Or holy buckets, it sure is sunny today. Climate is developed over a long term, years, decades, or even centuries. Examples are deserts are hot and dry, and rainforests are hot and wet. Deserts and rainforests do not change much from day to day. Learning target number 6. I can explain the difference between a fact and an opinion and use evidence to identify faulty reasoning. Your essential vocabulary is fact, opinion, faulty reasoning, inference, and observation. Fact versus opinion. Now look at these fun facts and opinions, and you can pause the video if needed. Now, faulty reasoning. Reasoning is the process of using data to come to a conclusion. Faulty reasoning occurs when the conclusion is not supported by data. It can be the result of not enough information, coming to a conclusion that is not really supported by the data, or adding personal opinions that are not part of the data into the conclusion. Finally, we will discuss the difference between the facts and the story that goes with it. The facts are our observations, and the story is how we piece the facts together, or our inference. Here are the observations. A boy is in the water. A goat is standing next to the water. A broken tree branch. A sailboat is floating in the water. Those are our observations. Here are the inferences we can make, or the story. The branch broke when the boy was sitting on it, and he fell into the water. The goat butted the boy into the water when he was picking up his sailboat. Those are inferences, not observations.